Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and you are watching Shay with the Hobbies. This is another edition of Short Story Saturday, but make it Camp Nano. So I want to thank you guys all for being here. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Saturday. Mine honestly has been all over the place. I've spent majority of today working on crocheting and listening to audiobooks. I knew I was going to do the stream, and I was like, you know what? Saturday is my rest day. I only write once a day instead of twice a day. So, I'm going to get in and say hi to everybody. We're going to start off with a quick 10-minute warm up. Everybody get their supplies, get ready, get in the mood, whatever it is that you need to do. I'm probably going to run and take the dogs out again, just to be on the safe side, because as you hear, they're like, y'all can see they're doing a lot back there and whatnot. So, all right, let's say hi. Hey, Jules is here. Can we pretend that I haven't procrastinated all day long? You know what, love? Same. Now I can say that listening to the audiobook I was listening to could be considered background work because it's a fantasy and I'm learning and blah blah blah, but like, your girl crocheted most of the day, honestly. Hold on, y'all. I have to like cough, and I don't want to cough y'all here. There we go. Vicky, oh my God, I'm here. Oh my God, you're here. How are you? How has the first half of the year been treating you? What is going on? Let me know. I have a massive headache, so I don't know about any writing, but I'm excited to finally hang out again. Hey, that is fine. That's perfectly fine. Michael, 1/3 of the Fictioneers. It's so good to see you. I hope that your Saturday has been good. I know that usually it's like a cleanup day for you, so I hope you're done cleaning up and you can just sit back and relax for the evening. Lee, hey, I am loving this haircut on you. I feel like it's a haircut. It could be back in a ponytail, but I feel like it's a haircut, and I think I love it. I just think it's great on you. Alvin, hey, how are you? How are you doing this evening? What have you been up to? I feel like I haven't seen you like in a month of Sundays. Yeah, definitely sorry to hear about your headache. Glad you're here to enjoy and hang out, but definitely hate that you have a headache. I know how bad those can be. So, Britt, what's good? For those of you guys who don't know, Britt and I host Writerly Conversations every month. We are, so it's the 6th episode out, but not the 6th episode we've done. Y'all blaming me for that. May was just hard, and I got like videos to get up. But we did a live where we talked about Blood Like Magic and the Other Black Girl. And wait a minute, hold on. I'll be right back. Give me a second. My copies finally came in, so now like I can show y'all. We have Blood Like Magic by the lovely Lizelle Samberry, one of our very own in the AuthorTube community, and then the other Black Girl by Zakiya Dalila Harris, and just loved both of them. They were buddy reads that we did, and we did a live about them. So if you have not gone to get to check it out, go check it out. We do have a spoiler alert that we put up. Hold on. Titan and Cleo, y'all know. But we do have a spoiler banner up there. We tried to do it like, we tried to be good about it, but it was our first live and first like book buddy read thing. So, you know, y'all give us some grace when you watch it. But I hope you enjoy. Hey, Jennifer, it's good to see you. Hope you are having a good weekend. Yeah, I chalked it all off. I love it. Hey, there is nothing good like a good freeing haircut. Like, I religiously kind of cut my hair every 2 to 3 years anyway. So trust me, I feel you. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get this timer up here, and we are just going to do, we're going to go ahead and do this warm up, and then we're going to get into it. I will have a question up, so let's get that going. Banner question. All right, let me know what you're working on in this 10-minute warm up. And I'll be back with y'all in 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. Also, y'all, as you might see, I have on a different pair of glasses than normal. All right. Oh, yeah, see, not muting tabs. I was like, why do I hear myself? Because I don't know what I did with my glasses when I had them earlier. And of course, all I hear is the boyfriend's voice in my ear, like, this is why I tell you to always put them in a case when you take them off. Because I have no idea where they are. But luckily, I have multiple. So now I can see. I shall be productive. So yeah, that's that. I look for the dogs. I got my notes ready from the writing craft book of where I need to start for this chapter. And I took the dogs out. So what am I working on tonight? Tonight I will be working on blog posts because there needs to be one that's just the truth that I can no longer deny. Chapter 1 and 2, hopefully, of Blankets and Burglary, and working on a skeleton outline for this anthology short story piece that I want to enter into. And so my goal for the night is 2,000 words. So I am stopping at 10, like at a hard 10. So I'm just going to have to be very productive during these sprints, y'all. Like, it's going to be a thing. We had quite a few people join us from when we started. So make sure we say hey and get to you guys' answer to question number 1. So Vicky says 2021 is okay. Lots of changes, lots more work, but not 2020. So it's already better. You know, I am like under the impression that it's slightly debatable whether 2020 is officially over or not, because I kind of feel like we're just in like 2020, the extended director's cut. But that's just me. Plus, students are included in the stimulus finally, so not as devastating. I completely understand that. Hi, Kayla. It is nice to see you. I hope you are having a great Saturday and July is treating you well so far. Jennifer says, I am working on my YA mystery suspense novella. Nice. Do you have a title for that? Shannon, hey, you did make it. I also have seen that you have done like quite a few videos like in the last like week or two, and I watched one, but I don't think my comment went through. So I have like your videos queued up to watch. I'm so excited to get back in it because for those of you guys who don't know, Shannon is a cozy mystery author. You can definitely check her books out on Amazon. So yeah, what are you working on? Or you probably answered the question, so let me just get to that. Okay, it says, I'm working on the first short story of my Fae short story collection. Each story is based on a randomly drawn tarot card. Ooh, it's always interesting listening to how different writers use tarot cards. And Shannon says, working on a romance novel, would like to get about 1,000 words. That would be great. So y'all, just so y'all know, all day they didn't want to play together. They just laid around and slept. I get on live. Now all of a sudden, you hear what you hear. What can I say? Hi, Regina. How are you doing? I hope you are having a great Saturday as well. Laura also joined us. Hey. For those of you guys who don't know, Laura writes some of the most like interesting premises for horror stories. Like every time she tells me about one, I'm like, yo, I would have never thought of that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Shannon says, "Your dog." Oh, thank you. Doing well. Good. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So my older brother is supposed to get here today or tomorrow, and we're supposed to go float the river on Monday. So I'm like having my fingers and toes crossed that it's gonna go through, but I feel like he's gonna flake out on me, and I don't want that to happen. So like that's all I've been thinking about for like the last week. Is like I want to get in this dang gum river. But that, so that's what I'm doing well on, I guess. Where it says reading some of the fantasy fiction formula. Ooh, is that a craft book or like a concept or what? I'm curious. Azaria joined us. Hey everyone. Good night. Have a good sprint. All right. Thank you so much for stopping through. I appreciate it. Miss Maya, I love your avatar. It is so dope. It's dope. How are you tonight? I hope you are having a good time. Miss Virginia says, I'm happy to have some writers to hang out with. Nice. Charlie, hey. Hi, I don't know how long I can stay because I'm waiting for a call, but hi. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Laura said, Saturday is going all right. Got in a nap and scanned some documents and staples. Going to play Phasmophobia in a few with my sister. Ooh. I don't do video games, but it seems like that sounds interesting. Like, is it like you're scared of ghosts or something? I'm curious. All right, so there we go. Okay. Alvin got 150 words. All right, 150 in 10 minutes is not bad. Lee said, I did some geography research for a new setting. Awesome. Jabria, hey, what's good? How are you? How's your day going? Britt said, doing scene inventory for chapter 4. Want to at least get through it tonight, but hopefully into 5 as well. Ooh, that's a good goal. That's a great goal. Stephanie Zello, hello. I got 182 words. That's awesome. That's a great goal. Thank you. Hazel, hello. How are you? Your cat's eyes are gorgeous. Alvin says, I'm trying to finish one chapter each day, going to need probably about 1,500 words tonight. Nice. Hazel says, tonight I'm importing my book into Scrivener. Ooh, it's currently a bunch of text files, one file per chapter, but I thought I'd use something beefier in my second pass. Ooh, I'm interested to see how you like Scrivener. Can't wait to hear about it. Jabria said, finally starting the witchy romance. My goal for tonight is low, hit 500 words, and feed myself because I've been bad about that today. Yeah, I've only eaten once today, and it was like at 4 or 5-ish. Like, yeah, it's bad. Virginia said, I'm working on the new romance, and my goal for the stream is another 500 words. Nice. Awesome. Bloodberry. Ooh, I just think that that picture and the name and the avatar are just intriguing. Howdy to you. I hope you're having a good night. Vicky said, if the Tylenol kicks in, I'll be working on a short story about a marriage, the struggles of fertility, and what that does to my MC's mental health. Ooh, there's a movie on Hulu, and it's like a fertility thriller horror thingy. That made me think of that. Hey, Frankie. Frank, right? Because Francesca, right? I feel like I'm right. Sci-fi babe. Hello, all. I'm working on my sci-fi romance. Yes. We need more sci-fi. Stephanie says, I'm writing my camp project. It's basically a group of werewolves, witches, and a church group are fighting over control of a town. Ooh, those 3 parties are like, what things they could cause to happen, what drama could unfold. I am intrigued. The fantasy fiction formula is a writing craft book. Very good so far, only 20 pages in. Nice. Yeah, okay, yeah, awesome. I'm also playing Phasmophobia right now. Nice. Thank you so much. I'm doing well. Just redesigning the cover for the second edition of my children's writing books. Nice. How are you, Queen? I am doing good tonight. I am doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. Phasmophobia is a ghost investigation game. Collect evidence, figure out what type of ghost it is, and try not to get killed by the ghost at the same time. I am intrigued, y'all. And they say video games. No, they don't. I say that. Let me stop lying. They don't say what I was about to say at all. People love video games. Vicky says, oh, I suck at scary games. I'm a stone watching scary movies, but drop me in a scary game and I'm jumping out my chair. Oh, yeah, no, I think like in games, you're way more invested in the story than like a movie, right? Like you could check out. Yeah, it's Francesca or Frankie. Okay, I'd be paying attention. OMG, I'm in Spanish Springs. Ooh, nice. Hannah, is it Shake or is it Hannah Shay? Let me know. I do not want to mispronounce your name. I apologize if I am. I'm revisiting my first draft of a contemporary romance on chapter 2 and almost done. So far, so good. Yay! And hello. Charlotte says, oh, hey, Shay, how are you? It's been ages since I caught one of these. I know we're like constantly missing each other, like ships passing the night. I completely understand. I am doing well. How is Australia treating you? That's exactly what I think Midnight Texas is. Never heard the actual premise, but I saw a preview and that's what I thought. Okay. Nice. I want to say this one is called like don't give me the line. Thought it was going to come to me as I was talking. It didn't. I'm so sorry. If I do come up with it, I will let you know. Hannah says, scary games are scarier than movies. Right? Facts. Completely agree. Side note, do y'all ever be reading your dialogue back and LOL at your characters? Mine are so funny. It's the pettiness that I adore the most. Very much so. And like, okay, so am I the only one who's had a character and like you write something and they be like, that is not what I said. Write what I said. Because I've had those moments where my character's like, no. Just don't try to change it. I said what I said. Okay, Miss Thing, I got you. I'm screaming at the immediate crush. She said, let me know. Right. I be quick with it, like, no. Let me catch that before it come out. I got it. All right, y'all, let us get this 20-minute timer up. I did not expect to like go through the comments that long, but y'all, hey, it's been over a week since I streamed, so it's perfectly fine. And we got that 50-minute. Okay, so let's do this 20-minute late timer. Pause and share screen. All right, y'all. And Stephanie says, yes, I laugh at my characters all the time. Mine legitimately have like a mind of their own. It is totally a thing. Also, you know me, I'm always looking for good book recommendations. So let me know what you're reading this month. Hey, Jazz, how are you? It is so good to see you. I hope you are having a great Saturday. I'm glad you made it. Man, for real. Like, so in the book that I'm writing now, the main character is Charisse and her best friend is Regina. And Regina legitimately had me write out this whole scene that I realized today is not going to stay in this chapter at all. It's complete and utterly not needed. But it was like, no, I need you to get my voice down. Like, this is what I would say, and this is my attitude, and I need you to convey it well. That's all I'm saying. My characters are very vocal about how they want to be portrayed. Let me just say that. All right, y'all. Question 2 is up. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. All right. How did everybody do? Let me know how you did in the comments. I am going to go back through and say hello to all the people who joined us, answered questions, and all that jazz. So this month I am reading a few Black classics. I am reading Black No More by George Schuyler. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I'm also reading The Spook Who Sat by the Door by Sam Greenlee. I'm also reading, what else is on there? The Killing Moon by N.K. Jemisin. And I want to say it's another of Alexandria House's series. I hadn't read one of her books in a while, and I was like, hey, I wanted to go through her backlog, and so that's one that I'm reading. Yeah. I feel like there are some others, like there are residual ones that are like held over from last month. But I don't know if that counts. If y'all want to know those, let me know. I'll tell y'all. But let's get to Charlotte. Australia is pretty good, very cold where I am. Currently 5 degrees Celsius, so I'm curled up sitting in bed with my laptop to write. So it has been cooler here recently, but that's because it's been like raining constantly. But it is definitely summertime in Oklahoma. Crazy. Miss Maya says, child, every single one of these characters shuts me down if I misquote them. Like, legitimately, I'd be like, I'm gonna write what I'm gonna write, and they're like, don't put words in my mouth. Okay, let's agree to disagree on this subject character. I am the author here. I am telling the story, but I'm not. It's really their story, and I'm just writing it down for the rest of y'all to eventually read, and that's the truth. Vicky says, I Am Behind You by John. I don't know how to say none other than that, but John A.L. It's a suspense horror, and I love it. Ooh, you got me with suspense and horror. I'm going to definitely have to check that out. Also, I like the title. And if y'all hear, like, my allergies are just, I hate allergies. I do. Casey says, I'm sleepy. New pup has me up and down all the time. She went out to the dog door today for the first time, though. It's been good otherwise. I've loved writing again with Camp on now. Yay, that's awesome. And yes, Echo, right? I feel like your dog's name is Echo. Echo is too cute. I have been keeping up with, I'm 90% sure your dog's name is Echo, but if it is, then the Echo updates, like I'll just search the hashtag so I can go and look and see what I might have missed. Shannon says the Rose Code, the Rose Code, it sounded like I said cold. The Rose Code, The House Opposite, both are historical fiction, and a couple others. I have a pretty big TBR this month. Ooh, nice. Alvin Frazier says, reimagining Lovecraft. It's 4 novellas trying to take a modern spin on some of Lovecraft's work. And the 4th book is Sanderson's essay. What's essay? I'm sorry, I am not familiar with Sanderson. I do want to go watch his lectures as a thing that I'll do eventually, and to check out his books because Becca talks about his books so much. But yeah, I don't know what that is. So could you tell me, please? I'd appreciate it. Miguel says, hello, everyone. I might get some words here before my own live on my channel starts at the top of the hour. Miguel is one of our Filipino authors, so definitely check out his channel. I love just hearing him talk about different stuff, and he writes by hand, which is something that I do quite a bit. Not all the time, but quite a bit, and I always love to see other writers do that. Cicely says, I'm late. Not even fashionably so, but I'm thrilled I didn't miss the whole stream. You are great. Also, I love this cat picture. I do. Going back and forth about our characters, Kayla says, I'm currently reading Persepolis. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And the Book of Pearl. Ooh, what are those about? Regina says, I'm reading The FBI Way by Frank Figluzzi. Again, don't know, apologize, charge it to my head and not my heart. Cecily says, is it Cecily or Sicily? Let me know. I don't I feel like I should know this, and I feel like I do know this, and it's just eluding me at the moment. But again, charges to my head and on my heart. My TBR for the month is full of spice and horror. My only two moves this summer. I feel that. I feel that. Also, Shannon Capers' Murder on Main Street. Ooh, nice. Casey says, reading The Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Bosley. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to be like, by that author. And man, it's great so far. I'm not even 100 pages in, and it's fantastic. Make sure to read it before the movie comes out. Ooh, okay. Can you give me a little synopsis? What is it about? Frankie says, reading Remote Control by Dr. Nettie Okorafor. Okay, so I want to read that. I read the Akata series, and then I got Binti, but I was just doing too many things to actually read it, and so I do need to download it again or get it from the library again and read it. So definitely let me know how you like it. And Network Effect by Martha Wells. What is that about? I meant to tell you I'm halfway through N.K. Jemisin's masterclass, and I love it. Yay! If you guys don't know, you can go check out on my channel. I did a masterclass video with my friends Kate Kavanaugh and Becca C. Smith, and we all took N.K. Jemisin's masterclass and went through it. So if you're curious about it, want to know about it before you try it out, definitely go check those videos out. Sandy, what's up? I saw you had a live today. I was busy out and about. I'm sorry. I'm definitely going to try to go back and watch the replay. Miss Maya says, reading The Three-Body Problem by that author's name, because definitely I'm not going to try to do that one. I think the last name is Lou. That's all I got. What is that about? I have never heard of that, but the title has me intrigued. Miguel says, I was planning to read the Hunger Games series for the first time in anticipation for the Nostalgia Train book club, and probably One of Us is Lying. I do want to read One of Us is Lying. I want to check out Karen McManus because y'all know me, thriller. It's my jam. Jazz says, The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Same book I've been reading since June. Man, I understand. Grown is both on my checked out audiobooks, and my cousin lent me her hardback, and what did I drop? I don't even know what I dropped, y'all. Something I dropped, and I still haven't finished it. And it's not because it's not interesting, because it's read by my favorite narrator. I just have to get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm ready to listen to this story, Sci-Fi Baby said, I love The Three-Body Problem, but it is a complex book, complex series. Ooh, okay. The last time we talked, I think I was taking James Patterson's masterclass. I actually didn't like it, which makes me sad since he is my favorite author. Interesting. I feel like Kate said of the ones that she took, the James Patterson one was at the bottom. Don't quote me on that, because I am not at all trying to ooh, we got people in here. Let me move a little faster. I apologize, y'all. Let's get this going. I'm about to talk real fast, and y'all not gonna know where I'm from in a second, so I apologize in advance. I just picked up Anxious People by Frederick Backman. Okay, nice. I started reading The Three-Body Problem and found it hard to get into. Was thinking I might need to listen to it instead. Sometimes it's that way. For me, sometimes it's the other way around. Like I have to listen to it or I have to read it instead of listen to it. Miss Maya got 171. Kayla got 289. Alvin got 460. Nice. Frankie got 152. Sandy says, hey, it started a little slow, but then it heated up at the end as we have some great conversations going. Awesome. That's great. Cecily says 633. Okay, come through words. Sandy said the spook who sat by the door is awesome. Love the book and like the movie. So one, I had heard it recommended, but also Nafessa Williams from Black Lightning, the eldest daughter. She got casted in the pilot for the TV show for The Spook Who Sat by the Door. So hopefully it gets greenlit and it actually comes to production, because I'm really looking forward to seeing an adaptation of that. But that's what is making me read that. Vicky says, I'm planning to read the Inheritance Games when I'm done. What is that, and who is that by? Jabria got 86 words and a sandwich. Charlotte says, I'm currently trying to get through Dune by Frank Herbert. It's taking me a while. Interesting. I want to read this only because I've seen it recommended by a few different authors and a few different books for different skills at writing. So I'm curious, but also I've never wanted to read this book prior to that. So there's that. Lee says, honeymoon scene. Morning, Mrs. Smith. It's 3 a.m. I am so happy I married you. I am too, but again, it is 3 in the morning. Then why are you yelling? I want a divorce. You know what? Some of us need our sleep, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Stephanie says 483 words. I'm reading Mindhunter, but also Black Widow comics to get ready for the movie. Ooh, nice. Sweet Hand by NJ Peltier. Is this the book that that Kaylee showed the cover of on her stream? Miguel said, instead of writing, I cleaned my room a little and set the StreamYard broadcast for my live. Awesome. Becca says, hi, I'm off to bed, but wanted to say hello. Hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming through. Alvin says, Stormlight Archive. Nice. Ooh, and I walk in just as the magic word Sanderson is mentioned. I see that it was meant to be. Had to make sure I'm muted because I didn't want to hear that. Moving right along in chapter 4, smoothing over some inconsistencies, and then off to 5 pretty soon, I think. Great. Jabria said, also started Clear of the Sea Light by Adrian Danticat today because something this morning reminded me of it. My brain wouldn't rest until I found it on Libby. That is actually one of the authors that is listed on my fridge that I want to read and have not gotten to yet, but want to. Dejana, hello. How are you, Queen? I hope you are having a fantastic Saturday. Sandy is reading Survive the Night by Riley Sager. I think that's right. That's awesome. Dejana is reading Wonder Book by Jeff Vandermeer. Nice. Thanks. My cat's name is Miss Minnie, and you were saying my name right. I said it 2 different ways. Is it Cecily? I think Cecily is what you mean. I hope so. Jazz says, OMG, Persepolis is a classic. It's a comic strip based on the author's life in Iran. Oh, wow. Book of Pearl by Timothy D. Fombell. Don't even know why I try. Is a translated historical fantasy. Yes. Yes, libraries. I use Audible sometimes, but Overdrive is my hero. Man, Overdrive, Hoopla, Libby, and there's one more, Canopy, I think it is. Save my life again and again and again. Gonna try to read Good Luck Girls by Charlotte Nicole Davis. Just got the audio on Overdrive today. Ooh, nice. All right, and we're almost to the end. We're almost to the end. Yay. Okay, Network Effects is the 5th book in the Murder. Is it Murder Bots? And that was just a typo. I don't want to be assuming because it could not be, which is a space opera novella series. Ooh. You think so? Okay. Miss Myers says, I'm not entirely sure what it's about, Mama, but my friend will not hush up about it, and it is actually the book for our book club. Ooh, so I figured this is as good a time as any to read it. Nice. I may also pick up House by the Cerulean Sea. I want to read that as well. I think the cover is gorgeous. Make sure. Tash, good. You're 15 hours ahead. Is it still morning your time? Because that would be like 3. Okay, it's afternoon. Good afternoon. I miss seeing your gorgeous face too. I hope you're having a good weekend. All right, Miguel, thank you so much for being here. Definitely going to check in the comments. Charlotte said, Dune is pretty good. It's in 3rd person omniscient. That is why. That was why it was there. Those 3 words right there. So I've heard a lot of people recommend it as a great example of how to do omniscient well. It also has a lot of political intrigue. Oh, nice. Okay, Biggie says Jennifer Lynn Barnes, a dying billionaire, left his entire fortune to a struggling student, but she has no idea who he was. To earn her inheritance, she has to live in his manor. But, ooh, I'm already intrigued. I'm still undecided on the book, but I know I like it enough that I will really like the movie. I'm just struggling to get through it because it is a big chunker. Got you. All right, y'all, let's get into sprint number 2. Also, I don't think I told y'all how many words I got that first sprint. I got 322. It was a little slow going. Okay, the way you were normally saying it, Cecily. Got it. Okay. See, thank you. I appreciate you. I just wanted to make sure. All right, y'all. Let's get into sprint number 3. In 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. Also, the question will change. Okay. How did everybody do? Let me know how you did in the comments. I am at 639 words for the night. So I am about a little bit over 1,300 words where I want to be. This scene was kind of like getting away from me a little bit, but I gathered it back together and figured it out. So for the answer for question 3, what's something you learned about being a writer that you didn't know before you took it seriously? I would say a lot of what I didn't know before I started to take it seriously had to do with querying and finding agents. And that whole process, I wasn't aware of what pitch contests were, anything like that. And so that and getting involved in this community and the writing community on Twitter definitely like opened my eyes to things that I wasn't aware of previously. Like I knew about like publishing houses and like agents, but I just wasn't aware of how that process went. And so once I started like looking into that, I began to understand more so the business that was behind writing, because like I think a lot of creative people look at writing as just the creative part, as just the writing, just the getting the stories out, but there is so much more to it. And I was one of those people. Like I knew that like for self-publishing it was a business, but I didn't really understand how much of a business it is just period in general, whether traditionally or self-publishing. So that would be something that some of the things that I've learned more so in general, like in a broad stroke. Where did we leave off? Okay. Okay, so Jennifer says, knowing what I know about you, yes, you will love Grown. Okay, great. Yeah, because so I loved Allegedly. I did not like Monday's Not Coming was okay. It dragged quite a bit for me. And so Grown is like, all right, I'm giving her, let me see what she's gonna do in book 3. I know that I'm still going to read White Smoke because it's a horror and I'm like totally into horror, especially like Black horror. So I'm gonna read that even if I don't like Grown, but I am hoping I like Grown because I would like her to go into White Smoke with a winning record. But that's just me. And Shar said, LMAO at the slight pause while Shay worked out the time in Melbourne before saying good morning or good afternoon. I be trying. And so I'm gonna reread the first one of Vicky so that we hear the full synopsis. But a dying billionaire left his entire fortune to a struggling student, but she has no idea who he was. To earn her inheritance, she has to live in his manor, but his family, including his 4 grandsons, who grew up expecting to become millionaires when he died, still live there. Now they are all trying to solve the mystery of why poor nobody got the inheritance. So it's not entirely giving me Knives Out vibes, but it's giving me Knives Out vibes. And although Knives Out was very silly and hilarious, I still loved it. I thought it was good. But also that sounds great, and I'm definitely going to be looking that up. Trying and Succeeding. It was adorable and also absolutely correct. It has just become afternoon. Thank you. Okay, it was Murdered by. Got it. Okay, so Miss Maya says writing is a very long process. I just knew I could slam some words out and go, but then those words was like, girl, you thought. Same. When you said I don't be assuming, I heard Emmanuel Hudson. Right, for sure. And Tash said the same, Britt. Lee says that I don't need to drastically change my work to make it more palatable for readers. Dark sci-fi. I might not interest as large a demographic, but if I want to read it, someone else will too. That part, I love that mentality so much. Shannon says marketing. Whoo, marketing is legitimately a word, like literally, but like an entire word for writers, like for real. Jabria said 267. Woo woo woo. Cecily got 915. This is the first time I've properly written in like a week. Yes, come through words. Stephanie says, to finish writing my first book was a lot harder and more emotional than I thought it would be. Ooh, that more emotional part. You hit on something there. Lee said, hit 1K for the day. Yes, come on now. Miss Miley says, I got distracted looking for streaming inserts, but I have redesigned my first cover. Yes. Yes. I bet it looks great. Cannot wait to see it. Cecily says, self-publishing options. I never really thought about it as an option before I really thought about how I want to market my writing. Ooh, okay. I feel that. Jabria said, the first draft is just as important as the final draft. Yes, this. I'd say it's even more important because you can't have a final without the first. But I'm not trying to preach tonight. I'm not. I feel you, Sister Reed. I feel you. Vicky says, definitely Knives Out vibes. Yes, okay. Deja, how have you been? I hope life has been treating you well. I hope blessings have been abounding in like love and light and all the positive vibes. Nice to finally be here again. Nice to see you again. What, y'all? I'm at the bottom of the comments. This like never happens. What? Okay, I'm loving it. All right, so do I have a question for? I feel like I don't have a question for. I'm gonna make one up real quick. Regina says marketing and social media. Man, can we just talk about how social media has changed so much over the years and like what you're expected to do business wise and whatnot has changed? Like it's big. Like it's not a little thing by any stretch of the imagination. I said I'm gonna find one and I feel like I'm not gonna think of a question number 4 before we get into this next sprint. What is a good question? Am I gonna ask a nosy question? Yeah, I'm gonna just be nosy. I'm gonna just ask a nosy question. I'm just be nosy. It don't got nothing to do with writing. Dadgummit. Okay, y'all. So, I did my nails, and this is just random, right? But the worst part about doing my nails is hitting the shift key to make a capital letter and then accidentally hitting caps locks, and everything is cap locks, and then got to erase it because I don't want people to think I'm yelling. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, and I spelled B wrong. Let's fix that. Can't have misspelled words up here. Have y'all thinking I don't know how to spell and stuff? That can't be a thing. Be nosy. Okay, I'm nosy. The question is, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I'm curious. All thanks. Life was rough, but glad to be here. Whoo, I feel you. April and May were like, you thought you were gonna have good mental health days. You're not at all. But I did find the Kiera Gaines mental health challenge, and that did like open up a world of like getting better mentally and emotionally with doing things that I hadn't thought to do. I cannot wait for that vlog to be finished so that I can show y'all, because I think it would be awesome. Yes, be nosy. Social media is so hard for me to keep up with. I don't have the patience. Right? It's so different. My YouTube friends taught me everything I know about social media, that part. Show don't tell. The entire reason I love writing and reading is because it can move people, but it can only do that when the reader is fully immersed and connected to the story. Show don't tell is vital for that. I agree. All right, y'all, we are going to get into the last sprint of the night. I did not mean to talk this long because I definitely plan to have enough time to talk at the end, because again, we're cutting off at a hard 10 my time. Because your girl, I started a little jump rope challenge, a little ab challenge, a little squat challenge. Y'all, it's driving me insane and it hurts, but I'm sticking with it. So there's that. All right, y'all, we're gonna get this sprint started in 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. That one caught me way off guard. All right. How did everybody do? Let me know how you did in the comments. I am now at 1,117 words. So definitely 800 and something words below where I want it to be for the night. But I did get quite a bit done in this first chapter of Blankets and Burglary. I have oh no, that wasn't pretense. That was extends. I was trying to see where I was. My bad, y'all. And so where I'm at in the story, I have introduced just now two people who will be suspects. Obviously she doesn't know that yet, and it's not gonna be a thing just yet, but hey. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, so I won't hit the 2,000 for tonight because like after the stream I'm gonna go work out and I'll be done for the night. But I am keeping with my 1,000 words a day that I've been aiming for, so I'm happy. It does bring the chapter to 1,800 words, which is fantastic. Also, so when I was a kid, I wanted to be three things. I wanted to be a mother. It is a job. Argue with your mom if you think it's not. So I wanted to be a mother, I wanted to be a lawyer, and I wanted to be a writer. So like I wanted to be a lawyer since I was 5, so legitimately. But like as a child, like those were the three things that I wanted to be. And I mean, even now at 30, like that's still the three things like I want to be eventually. Like those things I want to do. And by writer, I say writer, I meant author. Like I want to actually be published. I'm already a writer, so there's that. Charlotte came in and said, I mean, I'm not sure I take it that seriously, but in answer to question 3, I can just casually write a book. Like that's something I can do. There's not some secret criteria you gotta have to try to do it. I agree with that. I agree with that so much. So many times we like are thinking we have to do this and we don't. Ms. Maya says, I wanted to be a pediatrician. That math and science said absolutely not, though. Man, I feel this so much. Like, I completely understand this. Not necessarily for being a pediatrician, because for me, it's like, I love math and science, but it was definitely all the blood and the sick people and the hospitals. I was like, I want to, but I just cannot. More power to the people that can. Y'all are superheroes. Lee says, I wanted to be a teacher, which will be my day job post-grad, at least for a while. That's awesome. Yes, I love teaching. I do. I don't think I could work in a school, but I love like smaller class sizes and like working in workshops and stuff like that. Like I loved doing that. Shannon said, a teacher and a writer. I somewhat achieved both. Yes. Come on. Cecily says, so for years and years, I didn't have an actual answer for what I wanted to be when I grew up. So I told people hamster farmer. I wanted to run a farm full of hamsters. I liked hamsters. I'm not mad at it. Casey said, this might be a little trite, but I always wanted to be a writer. It's not. It's not at all. Cecily, okay, but like that is a flawless answer. I agree. Britt said, finish my chapter 4. Gonna get into chapter 5 and see how much work is gonna need. I'm hopeful that this one won't actually need any plot developments or revision. Yay! D, hey queen, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you so much. Can't wait for your next live. For those of you guys who don't know, D Blair Goes Creative Lifestyle does hold pop-up live streams pretty frequently now. Like it's happening more, and they're on the West Coast. So if you're on the West Coast and want to get into some things, you can. Give me just a second. Sorry, y'all. Y'all already know what that was. A phone call. Britt said, I wasn't aware just how slow and weird the business of Trap Pub is. So true. Casey said, also sorry for disappearing. Echo asked to be let out, and then I had to cool off on the couch for a moment. No worries. Okay, so let's get into, all right. Vicky said, I didn't write, just thought about writing while I did other things. Casey flipped from page 7 to 8, so maybe 200 words. That's awesome. D wrote half a page. Stephanie said 501 words, and I wanted to be a veterinarian, but I teach theater instead. Nice. Cecily got 625 words and bothered the cat. Sasha, hey, love, you came in right at the end. We are legitimately about to wrap up. A few more comments and we're out of here, love, but thank you so much for catching us. Vicky says, a dentist is the only place I ever went when I left the house, so dentist seemed like a cool job. I get to talk to strangers and work in a big fancy building with a bunch of nice people. Didn't even know writing was a job. It was just a thing I did. I love it. I love it. Deja got 550 words that time. I only remember wanting to be a writer, but I've had my phases of being a model, actress, singer, or something in publishing. I love it. I love it. Entertaining. D said, a teacher, author, motivational, and inspirational speaker. Yes, we need more of those. I always wanted to be a writer or retired. That part, Sasha, that part. Jabri got 327 total and wanted to be a writer and a teacher growing up. Yes, for all these teachers, we need them. They just said, I'm feeling that retirement feeling, that part, and I haven't even started my career yet, and I'm tired. So true. Sandy said, an NBA All-Star. You know what? Shoot for the stars. I feel it. All right, y'all. What I want to thank y'all so very, very much for being here tonight and rocking out with me. We have reached 2 hours. It is time for me to hop off and get to working out because consistency and discipline, y'all. I am trying. If you're watching now or on the replay, thank you so very much for giving me some of your time. I hope you get all the words. And happy camp. I will see you guys Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you guys for joining me. Bye.